I am so sorry. I'm saying I'm sorry because it is a sacred death. And if anyone knows about the sacred places, I am familiar with them. My actions as a leader should not have taken the position behind the sacred deaths. I should have stood in the place as a leader. But what you saw was a wife. And I spoke as a wife. And it is okay to speak as a wife. But it is not okay to speak as a wife from an overseer's position and a sacred desk behind this sacred place. I am not blaming anybody. I am not doing anything but saying, I am sorry. I don't apologize. I'm sorry. I am so sorry that I spoke out of line. That is the bottom line. I was out of line. I spoke to many first ladies around the world, and they understood some of the stuff that I was going through, if not all of it. But there was a level of them that became relatable where I was as a wife. I am a wife first. I am a wife first. I am very human, and that doesn't negate the fact that I wear this position as overseer. I ask that you please forgive me, because that's what I've asked you for, forgiveness. But before I even take communion, I had to make it right. Before I stand up on the pulpit that I unfortunately did not do right by at that moment where I was, because I was at a moment, I want to say I'm so sorry.
Everybody like,
what the fuck?
Whatever.
Listen, I want to know. What the fuck she asking me to be she sorry for? I want to see her beat. What's her name? What was
I can't remember her name.
What was that bitch name?
Hold on, I know what we could do. We could definitely go back and find out what her name is.
What's her name? What I really want her to apologize to me for is them big ass cash apps up there.
Should we play the previous video?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to play it right now.
Another bottle.
Okay, hold on. Let me quickly get that bottle real quick.
Cause I wanna. My thing is, what is you sitting up here? What is Craig? Hey Craig, put that last little video. I'm on the live. Okay, give me a few minutes. I'll probably bring you on, but I before we do that, I want to know the details before we start talking out loud. Okay, so I'll call you back in a few. Okay, bye.
All right, hold on. I'm about to play the clip real quick. And here we go.
This week was a week of hell. It was hell. I never knew I could go through so much hell, Trina. It was hell. The woman from Atlanta that tried to come in between me and my husband. This woman says she's a prophetess. And she got a word from my husband. I said, no, you ain't got a word for him. You got a word for us. Natasha Davis. I told you, I'm not your typical first lady. This first lady fight. And if I catch you in the street, I warned you. I warned you. I'm a Brooklyn chick. That'll never change. I'm just an anointed Brooklyn chick. And I'm coming for that ass. What's up with
Natasha Davis.
Natasha Davis.
I honestly really don't give a fuck about her. What she said. My biggest concern was them big ass PayPal and Cash App and Zelle. That's my big old concern. them big ass Cash App, big ass Zelle, big ass. You get what I'm saying? Because I told y'all this shit before. Ain't damn bitch more anointed than me. So I don't expect for you to be some type of, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you coming to apologize? What you need to be, we want to see you check your husband. Because your husband really is got this shit going on. Your husband got this stuff going on. Your husband.
Maybe she didn't want to do it in public.
Man, she want to check Natasha Davis in public.
Because she ain't married to Natasha Davis.
I don't give a fuck what bring your husband, because your husband done brought this to this. Your husband got you acting out of character at the pulpit. Your husband. The first man, your husband. Pastor got you out of character. So I want you to pull your husband up there on stage and ask him in front. That's the apology I want to see. I want to see you pull your husband on top of the motherfucking stage and tell him to explain, since y'all felt the need to bring Natasha Davis and y'all personal business to the pulpit and have that big ass damn sign up there.
So I say this is the big ass Zelle sign.
The big Zelle sign, the QR code. Since y'all decided to do that, bring your husband up there and let's grade your husband. I want your husband side. What the fuck Natasha Davis is doing? Don't give us don't come apologizing about half the shit you said. We want to know what's going on.
That's true. If you make everything public, might as well say everything.
That's right, Brianna. Meech, where's my husband? Meech, where's my husband? Go out there and get the nigga. I need you to go out there and find that Because Natasha Davis said she had a word for her husband. I want to know what the husband.
What was the word?
Yeah. Meech, where's my husband? Where's your husband? Bitch, that's what I want to be. I want him to apologize for having you act like that. I want him to, not Gemini, to say maybe they don't like any human beings. I want you to have that nigga out there apologizing for you up there. And I need y'all to make those QR codes a little bit smaller. because what I'm learning, what I'm looking at with those QR codes so big up there is that those codes are bigger than the message.
Basically.
That those codes are bigger than the message, bitch. Cause why we don't see a big sign with the Bible verses that you talk, what you preaching about? Because when I go to church, Mama, you all right?
Let me go.
When I go to church,
you want me to go?
Yeah. When I go to church and they have that shit running across the motherfucking screen, I see the Bible verses, I see the scripture, I see what we talking about, and I even see the words to the hymns of the songs that we singing in that bitch. I don't see the QR codes and the Zelle. So all that other shit in between, I don't want to hear none of that. I know what kind of church this was. And I don't expect you, what's her name? Whatever her name is. I don't expect her to be nobody but who the fuck she is. So don't come up here apologizing to me or apologizing to the people that's watching you, because I already know what it was about them QR codes. I already knew what type of pastor or what type of congregation and what type of motherfucking service this was. I already knew this. We know you's a bangy bitch from wherever you from, bitch, and you anointed. We know that. Somebody said you can see those QR codes way in Nigeria, honey. Yeah. We know that. So don't come up here apologizing for that. Where's your husband? Because you don't call Natasha Davis out of everybody. Bring your husband up there. Natasha Davis from Atlanta. Where's your husband? You ain't got nothing to apologize about, Mo. I already know what to expect. And let me tell you something. Here's the thing that made me don't like motherfucking what's the known bit Oswald Cobblepot. This the shit that don't make me like, because a lot of these anointed pastors do this shit. What's the bitch name? Kim Burrell. This is what make me don't like Kim Burrell. Because when that shit first started with Kim Burrell, she stood up there and she said she wasn't coming from no fucking godly Christian place. I don't want to hear no more of that shit. Not in the times that we in right now. I don't want to hear that bullshit no more. She wasn't coming from no godly Christian place about she said the reason why she went off like that is because one of her gay fans, one of her gay homosexual fans came up to her, was like, oh my God, it's Kim. Like, yes, Kim. And she's so tired of these effeminate men. Her message did not come from no place of the word of God told her to speak into that and this and the other, and all of a sudden she started prophesying about blah, 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 and all that shit that she started prophesying. The initial reason why that we went to wearing on motherfucking Kim Burrell's ass, and I remember me doing that on her ass that night. It was Christmas. It was going into the New Year. I was the first bitch to set it off on her motherfucking ass, bitch, and then it was a domino effect happened after that. I was the first bitch to set it off on her because before I read her, I was like, let me go and see the context of what's going on, and made her get into this. She started saying that it was a person that walked up to her while she was out eating. And she was, I'm trying to eat my food, and and it just disturbed her that this punk came over there and one of her fans. It was her fan. This is why I tell y'all punks, ain't nobody more anointed than you, bitch. It was one of her fans. And she said that what disturbed her was why is this effeminate man, this man just effeminate, just coming to me talking about, yes, girl, yes. And she mocked him. That's why I've been on that bitch ass since then. And that bitch said that Eddie Long had AIDS.
Oh, wow.
In so many words. That's why I was on that bitch. That's why I was on her motherfucking ass. Because, bitch, you're not going to sit up here and try to hide behind God. I'm sick of you motherfucking hoes doing the shit y'all doing, trying to hide behind God, misrepresenting my God. Misrepresenting him. Doing shit in his name. Oh, it ain't no allegedly. That bitch said that shit out her mouth and you can find it. And I wore her ass out at midnight. And it started to trickle down effect. And that bitch ain't been able to stand up in a pair of motherfucking heels on stage since. That's the shit that set it off. And then she tried to act like she was hiding behind. That's what made her go into her sermon, because the Holy Spirit told her a message that she need to give to the peoples about gays and this and the other. Bitch, she felt some type of way because she was out eating. And the punk came up to her and gave her, oh my God, it's Kim Burrell, girl, what's the tea? Oh God, yeah, oh, I love you, girl. You have fag, homosexual, gay, trans, and all types of fans, bitch. And she gave that. And that's why I wore her motherfucking ass out. Because she started like, I'm so sick of these effeminate men, these gay men, these men. I'm so sick of it. And that bitch ain't been able to stand up in no motherfucking pair of boots ever since that shit happened. That bitch been rolling and tumbling everywhere she going.
Not tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed on a bitch every time that that motherfucking goddamn hoe stand up in front of anything. That's why she rolls her big ass down every time. Her funny looking ass. She's always had a very nasty ass fucking spirit ever since I watched that bitch on the Sunday's Best. And that gay wore her ass out then. Put Poetic Justice comment up there. She said, wasn't Eddie Long sleeping with those boys would be thinking he had AIDS. Mind you, he had lost all that weight. Right. She the one said that fucking shit. And I said, bitch, look how you throwing this. You a messy bitch. You a messy. Them church ladies like that, I love to read them bitches into another place. I'm the bitch. I'm one of one when it comes down to that. Bitch, I get right in the ring with them. Let's start, ho. Let's go. And leave. She's a reading pump. Put God to the side like you always do, bitch. Don't hide behind God. Let's let the readings begin. I'm so sick of these people hiding behind God with this stuff on their chest. And you know what I'm saying? And then saying that they had a word from God. God ain't tell you no motherfucking shit like that, bitch. That's why God keep pushing your big ass down every time you stand up somewhere in them motherfucking goddamn 2 little ass boots you wear. God ain't said shit to your ass. That's why he pushed your ass down every time you stand up there telling lies on him.
Really? He pushed her down.
It's a few videos of that bitch rolling.
Push her down.
It's a few videos of that bitch rolling every time. I don't play with her. Because I see right through her. Just like I seen through this motherfucking lady right here. Bitch, don't come up here apologizing about what you because you went up on the Tasha Davis.
What's
don't
really
come up here
heart.
apologizing for that. You still a pastor, but bitch, ain't none of them hoes more anointed than me. None of them. Because I hear from the same God they do. And he don't say none of that shit that they be saying to they motherfucker. He talked to them the different way he talked to me. I wears their ass out without no remorse. My mom be like, boo, you did. I said, man, I don't give a fuck about that stuff, mama. Boo, them people I don't give a fuck about them people being nothing. Ain't nobody more anointed than me. I've been hearing God talk to me my whole career, my whole way. I've been hearing it my whole time. Ain't now one of them hoes more anointed than motherfucking me. She can't come tell me nothing that God can't say to me personally. He got my number before he had hers, bitch. If he need to tell me anything, he can call directly to me. Now, bitch, with no nasty ass spirit. Now, bitch, with no motherfucking sideways ass shit that be coming out their motherfucking mouth. Now, bitch, that's gonna set a now, bitch, more anointed than me. All she said, this woman said she's coming for that ass. But you best to guarantee she told that bitch on the phone, pussy ass motherfucking hoe, I'm whooping your motherfucking ass when I see you, bitch asshole. I'm from Brooklyn. I guarantee you she said that fucking shit. And I know she said that fucking shit because her fucking QR codes is bigger than the sermon.
No lie detected.
Her QR codes is bigger than the sermon. Ain't now, bitch, more anointed than me. Cause if I open my ears wide enough, I can hear what he's saying to me too. I don't need him. I don't need you to translate what God said. Cause bitch, you ain't the right interpreter.
Oh, that's your pastor, Tracy?
Well, I've been wanting to have a face-to-face with these motherfuckers. I've been want to tear these hoes up in their face. In their mug. I'm sick of you hoes hiding behind what God told you. I'm sick of you, bitch. Because one thing about it, I'm not gullible enough to believe none of that shit that fucking you saying. Bitch, I've been anointed. I don't want to hear nothing that you say, because bitch, you ain't higher than me. Your QR code's bigger than your message. I know what kind of bitch you is. Kim, you's a nasty motherfucker. You've been a nasty bitch since you was on, what's that shit? Since I first seen that bitch, I said, ooh, this is a nasty bitch. I said, if I ever get a chance to cuss that bitch out, I want to do it with grace.
Really?
Grace and no mercy.
Oh my goodness.
I done been around them type of church people. And I was younger then. I couldn't cuss their motherfucking ass out, but I'm grown now, bitch, and you'll get all this smoke. Messy motherfucker. Some of them be some of the messiest motherfuckers that you ever could meet.
Pay-per-view
miracles. Bitch, with my whole chest. I couldn't get you when I was young, but I'm grown now. And it's a few things that I want to say that God told me to tell your motherfucking ass, bitch. That's why he keep pushing your ass down in them fucking shaky ass shoes you wear, bitch, every fucking time you stand up there. As soon as your mouth open, bitch, you go to tumbling and rolling, ho. God be saying, bitch, quit playing with my name like that.
What does he do?
Bitch, quit playing with my name like that.
Oh.
You can't scare me telling me I'm going to hell for cussing your motherfucking ass out, bitch. Because from what I was told, I was going to hell just for being a punk. So I'm already in there. So I'm going to get this. Bitch, me and Chichi said yesterday, we going to jail for something. So I'm on your ass. Me and Chichi was out the other day. We were saying something. I said, bitch, if we ever go to jail about some bullshit, we going to jail about it. We ain't going for regular shit. Ain't no use of me locking me up for no misdemeanor, bitch.
Give me the felony.
Give me the felony.
Don't give me no misdemeanor, because I ain't going to jail.
I ain't going for nothing. Just like I told that motherfucking monkey bitch. I'm not coming back down here to no motherfucking courthouse with you. No, I ain't coming down here with you, bitch. You going, bitch, your ass getting towed up. Nobody coming back down here with that bullshit. Mm-mm. Hell no. Nobody doing that no more, bitch. The fuck I'm wasting my time going down here to be sitting up here arguing. No, bitch, you didn't see them people getting their ass whooped in that courtroom the other day, and them people stood there. Why? No, there's gonna be that kind of shit the next time. Nobody's going for that bullshit. No. I see my daughter to my 2023 battles. It is. But I'm just letting it be known. Nobody got time for that. Anyway, let's go to the next day.
Oh my goodness.
Do we forgive her? Take the motherfucking QR codes down. We'll think about it.
So if she take it down, you're going to think about it.
We'll think about it.
So it's not even confirmed that
she ain't even had to come for me. I knew what kind of goddamn preacher pastor they were. You got to know you would know them by their fruits. The QR code bigger than this sign behind me that say breaking news.
You're right. You weren't lying.
When we go to church, I ain't never walked into no church when I seen the damn QR codes and the Zelle papers and all this stuff. I see the hymns that we singing, the scriptures that we read from. Now the envelope may pass around 50-11 times in that bitch.
But they ain't on the screen though.
I'm just sick of it right now. I'm just at the point where I'm just sick of all of it. I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of everybody misusing God's name for their own personal shit.
Well, it's because that's the best way to make money, Maddie. That is the best way to make money.
I'm tired of it though.
Church is not even a
misusing God's name and telling
it's
everybody
a business.
else, else they going to hell. I said, God, if you bless me with anything when I leave this bitch, I want to stand there and watch all them bitches just drop. That said I was going. And if I'm going, I want to be right. I want to stand right there while they going by. While
like, hey, nice seeing you.
Hey, girl,
how you been?
What's the tea, bitch? Now I want you to drop Kim right in those heels, bitch, and tell that bitch to stand up. Stand up, bitch.
That's true. To be honest with you, I don't think anybody should be thinking they have an automatic gate.
Hell no, I don't give a fuck what you done read and what you know.
I don't think anybody should be feeling like, oh, they guaranteed a spot in heaven. If you on this earth, I think you should be thinking,
bitch, you as long as you here, your seat is already in hell. As long as you here. Right. For we all have sinned and fell short of the glory of the Lord.
And we still sin it.
And every time. Even in your fucking thoughts, bitch. So I don't come to me. I'm a whole different with that shit. Go on somewhere with that. You motherfuckers is the reason why I ain't want to go be going in that bitch every day a week.
Right.